Okay, it's a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. So you're just after Scorpio, fourth on the list of the highest views, Aries, thank you. Yeah, I've done your cards for you. We're going to do this lemon, it's basically oracle cards, but it's the same kind of thing. You'll get the gist. So it's for Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. It's all about you reading, Aries. So it can be about work, home life, love, anything, friends, just you. Right, we'll cut them now because they're jumping. So Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. If you resonate, Aries, drop me a comment, like and share the video, and subscribe if you haven't. Would be brilliant. Right, I'm going to read from the book occasionally because I'm getting used to these cards. Okay, so the first card you've got, which is what's going on inside you at the moment, Aries, and you've got the bear card. So I think the bear card is like the bear. Oh, this is why I have to read from the book quickly. I think the bear's very loyal. There's a lot. You've got a lot. So inside you at the moment, Aries, you've got a lot of strength, you've got protection, and you've got abundance coming your way. Yeah. So by morning light, the four pagans that are gathered together to meditate, the spirit of the bear has come to show itself to the person who summoned the bear as the spirit guide, both the positive and the negative aspects of the bear. So at the moment, Aries, maybe you're showing others your positive and your negative aspects. The bear must be embraced. A bear is symbolic of protection in many things in life. Traditionally, the bear is a sign of material abundance, strength, being secure. This can be understood by learning that the bear in nature has no true predators. Has no true predators. Lost my bit. It has the luxury of moving along slowly and doing whatever it wants when it likes. A bear fattens itself so it can go into hibernation and protects its young with the interest of fighting fiercely. Watch to see the cards come up around. So Aries, at the moment inside you might be very overprotective about something. You could be like being overprotective about your children. Could have a bit of a, don't come near me attitude because you like the bear, like, don't, doesn't actually have predators. So maybe that's what you're feeling at the moment, like, there's no one bigger. So the next card is what other people are saying about you, Aries, alright? Oh, I don't know why I'm shuffling these again. So yeah, so the next card you've got is, I think it's a mouse card, which is 23. Sorry, it is a bit slower, but I will get used to these. Yeah, the table has been set and the sandwiches, potato chips and soft drinks have been dished up. While the pagan's attention is elsewhere, the mice will eat the lunch. Yeah, this is anxiety, worry, and stress. Oh, people are saying, so you're actually feeling really quite strong inside at the moment, Aries. The other people are seeing you as being worried and stressed, yeah. The mice will eat the lunch. The mice card indicates that small worries that left alone could develop into big problems, or it can be a sign that you're worried and anxious about nothing much. Mice are small, but can do a great amount of damage because they corrode a they can, Jesus, yeah, they erode a situation from the inside out. How you choose to read this card is positive or negative, but be an intuitive feeling that you get from looking at it, the surrounding cards. Yeah, I'm feeling in your intuition areas, you need to go to the doctors maybe. Maybe there's something you know and you need to go and get it checked out, but you're trying to ignore it. Yeah. The mice can take away from the card next to it, lessening the impact. For example, if the mice came up combined with the whips, you might know that the worries are driving you, causing anxiety and worry. But you could also say that the difficulties of the whip, but you haven't got the whip, Aries. I'm saying, I think you've got something quite a big worry, and you've gone into nobody can touch me, nobody this, nobody that, and putting something to the back of your mind, maybe thinking it'll go away, but you know it won't go away. You're not that stupid, are you? So I'm saying that as a Mars card, and then yeah, you got 5, 6, and then you got 3, and you got 5 with the numbers. 5's a change, and 6's are. I don't know what 6 is. Okay, so the next card you got, Aries. What is your secret? And your secret is 21, the mountain. I love it when I can actually know all these properly. Yeah, 21. Our pagan friends have been hiking. I'm not going to read you all this. Yeah. So basically, this is saying that you're keeping a secret that you have a very large obstacle in your way, Aries. You can either go around it, climb it, or go back round the way you came and go home. Traditionally, the mountain is seen as a kind of a blockage or an obstacle. There is something getting in your way. Aries, whatever this thing that's causing you worry, you need to go and get it checked out, because it's going to end up being a very big problem if you don't. And only you know on what level we're talking about. So drop me a comment in the comments below. Yeah, you've got obstructions, challenges, difficulty, D-Day. You need to do this, guys. Other cards surrounding this card are in general knowledge of the situation being read. So yeah, whatever this is, Aries, you've got it's going to become a very big obstacle if you don't get this sorted. Why it's a secret is 22, which is the roads, a decision, an indecision, choices, options. You're keeping it a secret, Aries, because something you have to make a decision on. Yeah, these pagan friends are considering the mountain, which you're keeping a secret, this blockage, whatever this problem is. Yeah, they're going to each choose a card, which may be read together as a group, and then they have a separate message. When this card comes up, it's saying you need to make a decision on something and you need to deal with it. And when this card comes up in a reading, it's very simple. It indicates decisions that have to be made, decisions that aren't being made, decisions that have been already made. It points to where there is a fork in the road, and what choices you make now will probably affect your life, Aries. Aries, you need to make a decision. There's a choice, and it's not going away. It's going to get to be a very big mountain. It doesn't matter how strong you are and how you can protect people and all these things. If you don't solve it, it's going to be a big problem. Oh, what's on your conscious mind, Aries, is 17. Okay, so let's have a look. The Stalk. Oh dear. Yeah, a seaside dawn finds our new friends meditating once more for a spiritual guide. This time it's a stork that makes an appearance. It's a sign of the east and the dawn of a new day, a new beginning. It's a good indication of a move or a relocation, a fresh start. A stork is a sign of good luck in a new home, and therefore can be an indication in a reading that you will have a new place soon, or that a new place or that a new placement at work may be in your future. A very positive card. Can also show where you might need to make a change or have a clean slate after a negative situation, where the stalk lands in your reading indicates what will be changed. The surrounding cards indicate a direction you will be moving in. With the heart, the stalk can also point to a romance or a turning point in a relationship. And the stalk also is yeah, could be a turning point, Aries. It could be that you need to make a decision. It could be that the stalk's bringing a message of something growing, maybe. Something new, fresh, something that's been made between two. And you need to go and get it checked out, Aries. Because ignoring it won't help. And that's on your conscious mind right now. Okay, what's in your heart is a bird card, the 12. Because what the stalks bring, especially in Dumbo, the movie, if you remember it, 12, okay, so this card is, what's in your heart is, maybe you're gossiping a lot at the moment, Aries, about something or somebody. There's a lot of gossip going around, a lot of communication, a lot of chatter. On this card, we see a nesting pair of birds that build a pendulous nest hanging below the forked branches of the tree. But these two birds are gossiping. Underneath, the pagans are seemingly disconnected from one each other as they are completely immersed in their phones instead. So, Aries, in your heart, maybe you feel like you're being ignored, maybe you feel like you're with people or you're with somebody, and in your heart you know this person isn't paying you probably the attention. There's a lot of gossip going on around you, Aries. Maybe people have worked out why the stalk's visiting you in your communication, in your mind. But there's gossip on a situation. Maybe a situation you're in with a person and people are gossiping about that. But there's people talking, and there's people on the phones texting people about it as well. So there's gossip about this situation now, Aries. Okay, what's in your soul, Aries? You've got a snake card. I like these cards because they're brutal, truth. Yeah, snake. Betrayal, caution, indirection. This is in your soul, Aries. So you're either betraying somebody or someone's betraying you. But yeah, most of us have a negative association with a snake before we even think about it. It comes down through history as being a sign of evil, of treachery, of deceit. But snakes also are a symbol of great wisdom and elegance. On this card, the man holds out his hand and the python is coiled up around it. There is a mutual trust and respect here, as anyone who has handled snakes can tell you. It is never to be done lightly or carelessly. In the lemonade cards, the snake is often a sign of betrayal, deceit, or someone is doing things inappropriately or incorrectly. Think about how a snake winds around the back and forth and slithers into its destination when no one is looking. This card is an indication that somewhere in the situation, this kind of behaviour is being demonstrated. It can also indicate a need to go at something indirectly or take the long way around to get to where you'll go. But do not forget, this needs to be handled with care. Right, Aries, Jesus Christ. I thought maybe you're keeping a secret about this bit here because you're having sneaky behaviour in the first place, and maybe something's happened that you're not talking about, and I feel like, and that's in your soul, Aries. So it's got to be affecting you, unless you just like don't care, or that's your person doing that to you. And then you've got, and your conclusion is a whip. It's an 11. Which is repetition, arguments, punishment, hurry. Traditional whips can often show both a whip and a switch, or a broom made of branches. In the olden times, it would have been a switch. Aries, right, if you don't sort the situation and you don't speak this truth and you don't speak about what people are gossiping about already, and someone ends up finding all this stuff out and it hurts somebody who already has, that whip is going to come around and whip you. You're gonna end up in cycles repeating themselves where you're gonna get hurt. You're gonna feel like you need to get revenge on something, and the maze is at the bottom of the pile. You'll never get out of that maze. You'll just keep going round and round and round until you actually behave in the right manner. And if you don't, then you keep going around in this maze. And I don't think you're gonna like where you are. Especially when people start seeing you, unless you just don't care. Maybe you don't give two tosses. We'll clarify and find out. It's not the best of you. Why has Aries got this bear card? What's Aries got the bear card? I might clarify actually with my normal cards. Why does Aries have this bear energy? What are they protecting? Okay, you're protecting a water sign, Aries. Someone you love, someone you want to have a new beginning with. But there's something you're protecting. It isn't, Aries, sorry. Aries, you're protecting. You've had a new beginning in love with an earth sign. I thought it was a water sign. It's not. It's an earth sign. Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. You've had a new beginning. You're protecting that. So you're guarding that from other people. Why is Aries guarding that? Because of a Leo. Because of a sun card. It's a Leo card. One more card on that? Why does Aries need to protect it from a Leo? Because this person has a choice between two. I feel like you're trying to guard something, Aries. Maybe trying to... Right. Okay, so why is Aries got this anxious, worried behaviour? I feel like Aries, you might feel like someone's... Someone might, yeah. You're feeling like you have to be really guarded on something, Aries. It's causing you to feel like, it's like a guarded, protected energy, like he's protecting that one more time. Okay. What's Aries protecting? What's Aries protecting from? Okay, Aries, there could be a situation you're also maybe guarding from a Leo or guarding from a situation. But anyway, yeah, there's a stalk up there as well. There's a stalk there. Stalks bring babies. There's messages going to come in to you or to somebody about a baby maybe being produced through somebody juggling with two people. Maybe somebody's ended up being very guarded because of this situation. Sorry, these cards went everywhere. So Why have we got this Four of Pentacles? And that's what other people are seeing, Aries. So other people are seeing this as well. Yeah, there's a truth to be spoken here, Aries. To someone. Yeah. And you need to speak to someone as well. Because there was choices. You kind of got daydreaming your head on and you moved away to something you thought was better. Yeah, something that caused illusions and lies. Heartbreak over a situation that somebody thought was family. Ten of Pentacles is like, you know, family. But people are gossip about it. There's gossiping about there as well. Why is Aries secret this mountain? This massive mountain in the way. But you're guarded already up there, Aries. By guarding something, you know, it'll go anyway, even if you guard it. Yeah, I feel like you're also sort of like, that card is like, it's just acting. It's like having the last say all the time. It's acting childish, just being, and it's causing you like big problems, big things, big obstacles to go around. Maybe, you know, yeah, and it's over a blessing. And that's really sarcastic, and he's got like, I always feel like that person's drunk and they're really sarcastic and they probably think what they've got is wonderful, but it's really not if they really weren't doing what they were doing. And you may be doing that in secret, but really what you're doing is a fortune in reverse. Look, it's all bad at the top. You're just crying. You're not being fulfilled on any level, and maybe something's happened now that you're keeping a secret that is causing you to be really distressed. Maybe you're having to like do things you don't want to do because you've got issues now. Things you're trying to protect. Well, I've got this Wheel of Fortune in reverse for Aries. On top of a mountain. Yeah. You're up at night as well, Aries, thinking about this, trying to work this out. And maybe you're feeling like, you know, some of it was quite passionate. Maybe there was lots of passionate messages. Maybe there isn't. Maybe it's Aries in their head about. And keeping a secret. You've got yourself. Something to do with you. You're keeping something about you a secret, Aries. Yeah. You're kind of having to work on the pentacles. You're on your own with this. You feel like you're on your own. You feel like you've got to work it all on your own. Yeah. And you want to make a choice. You want to choose a water sign. Look, there's that too. But you're tied to something. There's something in the background that's stopping you being able to move forward. And I feel it's probably a secret of some description. And yeah, you want to have a new beginning with passion with someone you consider to be a soulmate. It could be the same sex as two blokes. So you could be somebody of the same sex who you consider to be your soulmate. But Aries, you've got this Empress card. And this Empress card to me is she's pregnant. She's holding a baby. Is this what that secret is? But if you look. But she's older. So I consider the Princess of Cups sometimes. She can be like a younger. Sometimes there's young, but that's an older Empress. It's somebody who's older. Doesn't have to be that. It could be that you're, you know, holding your own, doing your Empress thing. Well, I forgot this. I can't remember what that card was called. 22. Oh, that's on your conscious mind. Oh, your decision. You've got a decision to make. I don't know what this is for you, Aries, but you do probably need to go and get checked for this. Right. Yeah, maybe it's this decision you need to make is because you had sneaky behaviour with an earth sign, which is Taurus, Capricorn, or Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Yeah. Yeah. And maybe this has caused an ending, maybe even with a Leo. And a Hermit maybe, which is a Virgo. But yeah, you could have had an ending because with either of them as well. Or they've had an ending because of your sneaky behaviour. Yeah. Could have also been a Taurus involved in this. But yeah, there's Aries, you need to go to the doctors. There's a fish in that cup. Somebody's enlightened, somebody's worked it out. Maybe somebody's got to take something to the next level because of that. But generally that's a message coming in of the pregnancy we had all the way through this reading. Yeah, you need to speak a truth about this, Aries. Or this has already happened, or it's going to happen in the future, or... Maybe you need to speak a truth to a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, Aries. Right, what's on Aries' conscious mind is a stalk card. Yeah, we'll do this one. So why has Aries got the stalk card? I think we know why he got the stalk card. Aries is pretty obvious, really. Yeah. You're crying over this spilt meat. You've made a decision, you know you need to move forward with a decision, but you're not really moving yet. Yeah, because of choices. I feel like you're going to get your bum busted, Aries. You're watching someone online as well. Maybe you're seeing stuff you don't like. And that's on your mind as well. Maybe you're scared this person might find something out. And that will end up causing you heartbreak. Or causing them heartbreak. Ooh. You're worried about people finding out certain things, I feel. Yeah. 3 of Swords, which is heartbreak because of a third party, because of a third party situation. Yeah. Somebody had to make a choice between 2, or there's like 4 or 5 people in that card. There could have been even more. Yeah, and maybe that was to do with a Queen of Wands Leo card. Aries, Leo, or Sag, you could take it that way. Someone who knows what they want. Yeah. Page of Pentacles. Maybe somebody owes somebody an apology, or yeah, a small token. Oh, and then we got and also this Queen of Cups. I feel like you've got maybe a Leo, maybe a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that you need to tell the truth to. You need to speak to. We've got Sun card, Leo card again to make this situation better. Yeah. And then you got the High Priestess. I feel like maybe you feel like you can keep these secrets, maybe Aries, but I'd say not with a stalk there. And then these gossip people who already know. Maybe you spoke to somebody and they've spoken to somebody and they're all on their phones texting each other. All in their heads talking, keeping you in your head, maybe talking about you being in your head. Yeah, maybe you were jumping around a bit too much. Maybe it's more than one person, you don't even know. It could be more than, Maybe there's a couple of people. Yeah, you got his 5 of Swords. That's just mental anguish, Aries. You're just going to do your own head in. It's like that mouse card. Yeah, maybe this has been caused Aries as well with the devil cards, like addictions. Too much of everything, too much of something. And you know that, Aries, because you're not silly. Yeah, 3 of Wands. Looking at your ships coming, just truths needing to be spoken. At your swords, get out your head, Aries. You need to. 9 of Pentacles. I feel like maybe you took the single energy quite too far, maybe. Got yourself in trouble. Yeah, maybe you're trying to manifest your way out of it, Aries, as well. Maybe you're trying to manifest it could even be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or a Pisces. You've got lots of people in this reading. There's like, and then you've got this King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So you've got an earth sign and a water sign around you at this time, Aries. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles, you've got, and you're working on it, you're manifesting this stuff. Are you seeing both these people? Are they both in this energy? There'll be a justice on this situation. That's why you got that snake there, Aries, because you are being a little bit, yeah, Empress in reverse. A lot going on. Right, I'm going to chop cards again. I'll use these ones. Right, Aries, so the next one, that was your heart, what you've been thinking about, what you've been doing. You've got 2 people in your heart, Aries. You've got an earth sign and you've got a water sign. Yeah. And these landed on the maze. So in the maze, you've got Aries. I feel like yeah, 7 of Earth. Seeds well planted, temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. Your life is out of balance. You need to find balance in the situation again. You've got a relationship that could, maybe with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, that could develop to the next level, but I feel like you have to clear the snake out. Well, we've got this snake here for Aries in their soul. You know in your soul that what you're doing is wrong. Yeah, 9 of Earth. Expecting the worst, self-fulfilled prophecies, sleepless nights. Life experience, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings, Aries. I feel like there's something big, which is this decision you need to make. Maybe it's between those 2 people. Maybe it's a pregnancy. Maybe it's a situation that maybe you did because of another person. But you've got to sort it out because it's affecting you. Wow, that one flew. I suppose you didn't see that, but it did literally fly. Yeah, because you actually got a soulmate here somewhere. Yeah, a relationship that continues. A relationship needs forgiveness and a positive resolution. Got a feeling there's a water sign coming in, but I don't feel like there's something that's going on that's not making them happy. And then you've got this dreamer card. A leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. Drop me a comment, Aries, in the, yeah. Got an earth sign around you as well, Aries. That's to do with this snake on your arm. And it's to do with maybe you're having a new beginning with an earth sign. Maybe that's what this stalking everything's all about. But you've got memories from your past. And you've got you've got something around you at the moment that's making you reminisce over childhood issues or regarding your children. Romanticising the past. There's something you're going back in the past about. Maybe having issues with your children at the moment. Maybe you need to heal certain things in your life at the moment. And maybe there's a justice going to happen, Aries, because of a hermit energy, which is Virgo. Got a lot of earth in this reading. There's going to be justice in that situation, Aries. And maybe that's what that stork card's about. So you need to speak truth. Maybe you need to speak to your children. Yeah. Maybe you need to make a decision and you need to move on it, because you're moving on it now with that card. You need to, yeah, this is completing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. You're falling out with a lot of people. I've got this whip card as what is Aries' conclusion. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles, Aries. Too much going on at once. Time needs to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. You're juggling, Aries. And you've got people that are getting, even your children. 8 of Earth, yeah. Skilled work required. You need to work on something. You need to work on something and drop other things. You need to release things. You need to release and end a situation. A spiritual transformation. Time to move on, Aries. 8 of Air. An illusion of being trapped. A lack of self-confidence. Afraid to take action. What have we got to move away from? And you've got a big decision to make. Two of Fire, yeah, you've got choices to make, Aries. You've got decisions to make. And you've got this Empress card, Aries. Are you sure that there's a pregnancy here as well, look. She's got the baby in her arms, Aries. So you're going to have a child, maybe, Aries. And you need to speak your mind about this, and you need to seek professional advice at the moment. Balance. You're out of balance, Aries. You need to speak your truth. You need to talk about this. Maybe it's gone too far. Maybe there's no choice now, but you've got to have it. Because she's got it in her arms already. Okay, so you're very emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, and contemplative. You're falling in love. A wedding proposal, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. Maybe this person's asking you to marry them. Maybe they're a younger earth sign. Maybe this person's very slow at coming in to commit. Maybe you haven't spoken to this person because you didn't make a decision yet. Yeah. Yeah, things not turning out the way you hoped. Not seeing the positive in the situation. Yeah. Someone's moving away from a situation, Aries. Things are looking up because you've got to move away. Got the 8 of Fire. Events moving at a fast pace now. Delays are off. Many things all happening at once. And you've got the wild card. This big change has happened, Aries. Yeah. This is what is in your future, in the near future. Probably the next 6 months, Aries. Yeah. You need to defend your beliefs and your decisions, Aries. People are going to come at you about this decision you've made. And you need to show that you want victory, that it's good news, that you're happy about it. Because other people aren't going to be happy about this situation, Aries. Because they're coming at you from every angle. Yeah. There's going to be a need for balance. There's going to be a need for balance, moderation, cooperation and compromise. You need to wait for the perfect timing to speak this truth, Aries. Yeah, you need to listen to your intuition. Have patience and consider carefully what you want before you act. Don't do stuff because of other people. Awakening. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself, Aries. I think there's gonna be people that aren't gonna be probably unity, traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organisations, seek out mentors and like-minded people. I think you could